What's up? We remember Hillsborough. So listen, I didn't know so many of you guys have been away from Hillsborough so long. So let me just do this for you. We're going to do a series of short videos linked together on this one to talk to you about what's here now, so you know what's here. So here I am at 4th and Main, right here. The old Benjamin Franklin Savings and Loan. Say goodbye to that because it's going bye-bye over the summer. It's a fairly new bank though, and the whole block all the way down is going to go 7 stories up in a memory care, kind of a upgraded retirement center, pretty high dollar stuff, and they're going to have storefronts and a beautiful community there. That's going to add about 250 units to downtown. We're looking east. Now some of you know, wow, there's a piece of Hillsborough history right there. Look at that. Gorgeous night in Hillsborough. Malibu's out and about. Here we are with the Hillsborough Pediatric Clinic, the former Smith's Grocery, and then some of you will remember Smith's. You see the barrel roof, the blue roof on the top? That was what Smith's used to look like, almost like a Quonset hut. I'm looking towards 5th, and in the distance you can see what is now called the Walter Center. See right here would have been the church spire of the Trinity Lutheran Church. Main Street traffic coming at us in one direction to the west, and as we look south on 4th, the old bike and hike used to be down there, and this fantastic building is known as 4th and Main. This is about 10 years old now. These are apartments over commercial. So let's take a walk. There's other businesses on down here, chiropractic business, and the Hoagland family's had this property quite a while. I'm looking east here. We're going to turn and head west. So here we have Perks of Art, a well-known got a cafe in here, and they do all kinds of cool things related to art as well as sales. Just a fun place. For those of you who haven't been to downtown Hillsborough, please understand things have changed. This is a very happening place. Here is Noble Hop, owned by Neil and Mike, are two of the great guys holding down this end of downtown Hillsborough. We've got an empty block over here. Food carts are going to appear there this summer. Here's the old Pastime Tavern, which is now the Hillsborough Bar and Grill, going through a remodel. Give it a try. Their rebranding is really cool. There is the School of Respect, the Taekwondo school owned by the Frasers, and the mainstay, the Hillsborough Hobby Shop, which has been there for a long time. I'm going to head that way on the block. Just wanted to show you the courtyard here at Noble Hop. So Noble Hop has the outdoor patio here. This feeds back into 4th and Main. You can get an apartment here and just come hang out. And then here we have the old bank building, which has now been turned into Bag and Baggage Productions, and it's known as the Vault Theater Space. Inside of here you have kind of cool wine bar. There's a theater facility inside of here, and it was a former bank, now turned into a sort of a theater troupe. Is based out here, our Bag and Baggage group, which is amazing. Heritage Bank is in here, and that was Premier Bank. Looking south again down the block. Okay, we're going to head over here. Here's the hobby shop, which we talked about, a mainstay of Hillsborough downtown. Many of you will remember that from many years back. And then looking down at the old Ireland hardware block. Gonna cross the street here if I don't get hit. Lots of traffic today. Things are definitely happening. I'd say the traffic is definitely picking up. You can see our fantastic Hillsborough Strong signs. There's me, I got my hat on, my beverage. The hobby shop is hopping in here. For those of you that like hobbies, things are definitely hopping in here. There's trains, planes, automobiles, the whole thing. And here's the train going around and around. There goes the train. Okay, so we're now between 4th and 3rd. Heritage Bank takes up the whole block. They've been here for a while. And for those of you that have not been to Pizzeria, you got to try it. I'm gonna pop in here real quick. Mikey, hey there. Just doing a tour of downtown. Say hi to the people. Hey, Mike. Hi, you guys want a good pizza? Come get it out of that oven. Right, bro? Okay, we're moving. Best pizza in town, I think. Live music 7 days a week right here.
Yeah, we have one outside tonight.
Tonight, what time?
5:30 to 7:30.
5:30, 7:30, music on the sidewalk. All right. So get your butts down here. Gonna move a little quicker now. Oh, for God's sakes, Mirror Music. If you haven't been in Mirror Music, you gotta come in here. Okay. They have everything in here, and they do music classes and stuff, and they've been a mainstay of downtown for a long, long time. We'll move quicker now. We got one of the older buildings here. Fidelity Collection Service has been here, and then some of the iconic buildings from the Art Deco era. Shoe Repair, right here, and the Christian Science Reading Room right here. And then Old Ireland's is now Insomnia. What's going on there? Insomnia is new. Let's just say they're newer. And I don't think they're open right now, but they have a big venue here. One of the most popular places in Dapper and Wise Coffee's back there. And Insomnia does an amazing job. This is the hangout in downtown Hillsborough, if you will. All right, here we go. You guys are moving a chiropractic chair or something there. So the bank takes up the space that was the old Washington Hotel that's been gone for eons. There's Abu Rashid here. They're not yet open yet, but they do out the window Greek offerings, hamburgers, stuff like that. We've got a well-run Subway on the corner here. Now I'm on 3rd in Washington, or 3rd in Main, excuse me. There's the fantastic old Hill Theater. The Montezuma Lodge of the Oddfellows right there. Been there since the revamp of downtown many, many years ago, 1920, I think. Looking north on 3rd, we have a couple of law offices here. The Democratic National Party's down there with the State Farm run by Adam Saffel. Here's the old Hillsborough Argus building. The Terrace Plaza, it's called. Sequoia Gallery's in there, in the white building you see in the distance. And then down 3rd here is Influence Music. It's a live music event center. Pumpernickel's down there, awesome place with all things for your pets, organic treats and goodies, and just a fantastic owner. Nan's Glad Rags has been here for a long time in Hillflorst. Long time Hillsborough business right there on southbound on 3rd. The Chute Bank building with the 1911 moniker. Beautiful with the blue sky behind it now. Home to the Bennett's Urban Farm Store. And of course, the Hayes. Who could not know the Hayes? You need a Letterman's jacket. You need a Cub Scout uniform. You need some cool clothes. You need a Hillsborough Strong hat to go with your Hillsborough Strong tie. Or, sign. Sorry, it's been a long day. So this has been pretty iconic downtown Hillsborough for a long time. Clark's is in the old Copperstone. They've been closed. We're all hopeful they'll make a comeback. The Colors Art Supplies and Custom Framing, fantastic business there for people who are into art. Bennett's run an incredible store with lots of offerings, and on top of that is the Ishins, I think it is. That's a Ameriprise financial planning. 269 East Main is Crystal Heart Boutique, and in here are many copious arts, or terrific art. I don't know, copious is not the right word. Gorgeous pieces of art, many vendors in here, many wonderful pieces of art. And Norm that runs it does a great job of this. We're underneath the Oddfellows space here, and here's the Oddfellows in Rebecca's Hall here, going up there. So if you want to go up there and kick it with the Oddfellows, you can. Clark's is the old Copperstone, the big copper pot still there. Get that Gimmery stuff. There you go. Social media over there. I like it. You got some shoes, huh? Way to go. Way to help the comeback. I love it. They're over there helping out. Piccolo Mundo Toys. Look at this. The Grange Building, 1887. One of the most historic icons in the city. Won an award for their space renewal. Unbelievable. The owners have 3 of these, and we're lucky to have them in downtown Hillsborough. And boy, if you want to go into a fantastic toy store, I can only show you through the window. But get down here when you can. They're open. I'll tell you when they're open. Call that number and check their website. I have their hours, but they're doing pickups now. Order on the website. And these guys are getting their selfies taken in front of Gimri Shoes. Gimri Shoes since 1892 in downtown Hillsborough. The Thai House, favorite spot downtown for Thai food. No better. And here we are at the Venetian Theater. There's soon to be a restaurant overhead here. This whole storefront's getting a redo. And here we go. Theater and Bistro. Yes, it is. Been closed for 2 or 3 years now. Soon you'll be able to come in and enjoy an event here. It's all blocked off right now. I was just in here today, so keep your eyes open. On our Facebook page, there's going to be a big surprise coming later today. Okay, between 2nd and 3rd, Thai House. Primrose and Tumbleweeds is now going to become Arcade 2084, 1980s throwback arcade. We have a fantastic space for rent right there. If you're looking to come downtown for any business, you got to check that out. Crystal Heart Books. Okay, again, some really cool fun stuff. You can get your Aura video and your Aura picture shot here every day. They've got lots of cool gifts for sale. Oh, the most historic Hillsborough pharmacy. Man, they're still open, and I come in here 3 times a day, so I can't hassle them right now. But they're still working today. Go in there and get a shake. Get breakfast. Come in here and just sit and soak up the history of the 1873 Doc Bailey effort. Over here we have Le Stuff Antique Mall. And the old J.C. Penney's is now Main Plaza with the jewelry store, hair salon, tattoo parlor, massage parlor, Catherine Beatty Arts, the dance academy, and it's just a fun place to come and go through. There's about 10 shops inside of there from front to back. Le Stuff Antique Mall, really a great place to come and find some oddities and some really cool old stuff. So there's that. And I should mention the Hill, which I mentioned earlier, is also a great place to find stuff. So now we get to sort of the Wheel Arcade. There is a restaurant here, right at the edge of the Wheel Arcade, where you can come have coffee and grab a kind of a sub sandwich, and they have a hot food service there. It's called Players. There's Players. Here's the Wheel Arcade looking north. So there's the back parking lot to the Wheels. Many of you that haven't been downtown for a while remember that, but here's the iconic tile that's been here for decades and decades. And right here we have Paradise Coral. It's a saltwater fish aquarium business, and Merry Maids is in here. Okay. Artful Garden used to be Motto Day and Raintree, I think, were in that space, or split that space. Boy, there's more traffic down here than there has been. This is the old Delta Drug here. This is now the Jensen Law Firm, home to Kit Jensen and his kids. James and Stephanie are doing their thing here. Got a space for lease here that the Jensens own that's part of the Delta block. See that? The Delta Drug Store. Okay. And then here is Hillsborough Nutrition and Fitness. They opened up 2 weeks before the bad stuff happened. So here's my guy in there. Upstairs here you've got Athos Studios. There's actually some of these folks aren't here anymore, but Elizabeth has her art gallery up there, and the Speak, the well-known firm that handles B2B business websites. Here is Stratford. Old Stratford House is now Manaya's Cafe. And then down here is Wilson's Sports Club. We're now on 2nd. And of course there is the Courthouse. And the Courthouse stone that's been much talked about. It takes a while to walk around and do all this. Jeez. Oh well, enjoy it if you're listening. Thanks for joining me. Here's the Courthouse. 1909 was the last big expansion in 1920, and then there's been some others. The main face of the courthouse is actually over there. I'm not going to walk over there right now. Here's the stone that sank 3 feet, but Judge Crandall set this stone in the, I'm going to get in trouble for this, I think it's in the 1890s, and the stone needs to be lifted up because it has lots of names on it. This is the Bailey building, the Morgan and Bailey building, one of the first brick buildings in Hillsborough, one of the most iconic buildings, corner of 2nd and Main, and again looking east on Main. Wilson's Cafe over there, and then the home of the New Meridian Tea House, former home of Dr. Ralph Harvey. And the Heron Sturgis Law Firm was here, and that was Schwinn and Brink in Brisbane Law Firm there. The 1890s building, the old Schumerick building, filled this whole block, and here's the fantastic City Hall. I won't go all the way down. Well, yeah, I'll go all the way down. Some of you guys live far away from Hillsborough now. So there were buildings all along here, right? And there was City Hall in downtown Hillsborough. It just wasn't this building, but sort of the pride of modern Hillsborough is this fantastic building, state-of-the-art for city services. And this takes you down to First Avenue where the downtown run sort of ends. The fantastic modern City Hall for planning, governmental stuff, water. Shirley Huffman Auditorium's there. There's a fountain here that'll get started here pretty soon. And Burundi South Indian Cuisine is here. I've eaten there. It's pretty good food. Enjoyed it. Tables are out. Electric car spots are out. So, I mean, think about this. How many downtowns are this far along? And it's taken decades to get us here. And who could not stop and just imagine these historic sequoias? They are protected under our history, thank God. They are a mainstay of our downtown. That's a lot of talking. Okay. I'll wrap this up. It's been 16 minutes. We'll loop the corner here. So why not? It's the middle of a pandemic, May 8th. And really the crossroads of downtown Hillsborough could be considered to be second in Main. This is the spot for the famous pictures that have been shot over the years. Most of these buildings on the right are not as tall as they used to be. The ones on the left remain a little more authentic due to a number of fires, etc. The right side got destroyed or rebuilt. Most of downtown's been rebuilt short of this building. And then Second Ave is heavily dominated by US Bank. But the old building here's got some cool offices for rent. We'll go down here to the Pythians and then we'll call it a day. There's definitely some beautiful office suites. Spot here for a good little restaurant or small business. A lot of wind today, so here's Balance Fitness. Big shout out to them. Got a cool gym in here. And the Cotton Cure, God bless them. They are a new business in Hillsborough, newer business, doing amazing things, and they are back through this lobby. I don't know if I can get in here. Yeah, they're back here. Back there, the gym down there, and Janelle Gonzalez just opened her entry law office there. Somebody's playing music for me too. And then here is White Birch, and boy, what a great addition they have been to downtown. Darcy and her family do a fantastic job, and I'm going to pop in there and say hi to her. I think she's in there. Yeah, her daughter's back there. Here she is. I'm going to go say hi to her. If you guys are looking for home furnishings, for decorating ideas, they have a cafe in there that they're opening. You talk about a downtown Hillsborough business supporter. That is White Birch Design, Darcy DeBoard and her family. Here in one of Jean Zerbrug's buildings. She's trying to activate Second. I think she's going to do it where more action will be coming down here. Here's the City Hall. Hillsborough Pythians are here. What a bunch of history we have here. Wow. Look at the iconic building. Storefront's really not being used for anything right now, but the Pythians have been here since October 15th, 1894. Proud of their history. The backside of all the buildings here, US Bank, and buses and light rail traveling down Washington. And just to end this, we have, well, Hillsborough Insurance has moved. This building's for lease. There is, despite the pandemic, a lot of excitement about where Hillsborough's headed with these new buildings and projects I just talked to you about. And here is a study of suites. And these guys do it up right. I think they're in here packaging stuff, but look at the suites down in here. Unreal. Chocolates, all kinds of custom confections, 250 types of chocolate bars. I'm calling all chocolate lovers to come to Study of Sweets at 159 Second Ave in Hillsborough, Oregon. Should be South 2nd. And then here's Hart Theater, show you faraway people what Washington looks like. Some of you will remember there were a number of garages, and there was even old barns down here in the old days. Here's Washington Street. The light rail comes through here. The station's right down there by the bowling alley. So the bowling alley's straight down there. City Center Apartments looking back west. And here is Hart Theater. We'll end it right here with Hart. And gosh, there it is. If you ever wondered what was going on in downtown Hillsborough during the pandemic of May 2020, I just covered it for you. I think I hit them all. Love all these vendors, love all these brave business people, and boy, there's some struggles going on. So get down here. They're starting to all open up. Hit a shop or two when you can, and God bless everyone. Stay strong. Stay Hillsborough strong. And I'm out.